Hello everybody and welcome to the second part of our stream today for the United States Grand Prix for F1 2016 live career mode here at the Circuit of the Americas, and welcome guys to what will be even a bigger one right now for this race as we are here right now for the race stream. So if you have come across from the YouTube for the qualifying, hello everyone. Anyone who missed qualifying, then you missed out on a good one there, so just want to clear up for Mad Dog because he asked about his donation coming through. It did come through, but it was through Twitch for some strange reason. I think I left the Twitch link in the description of the Suzuka one when I think you donated. So I've changed it to the YouTube one, and if you ever did donate Mad Dog, it will come up now. So that's my apologies on my end for that one. So I do apologise, and I do apologise if you're sniffing because I've got a cold. So still making videos for you guys though. So I'm glad I'm doing it for you. So I'm just going to give it a few more minutes and then we'll start. So I'm just going to get that on there. Chat's a bit dull, it's a bit slow for some reason, but anyway, we're going to give it a few more minutes and then we'll start this episode off for you guys. So, rip Mad Dog. Actually, I need to make a few people. Can I make them? Oh no, I can't. That's annoying. I have to do it next time. But we'll give it a few more minutes, guys. Get a few more people in, and then we'll start this stream off. Thanks, Stig. Appreciate it. But I still want to get these videos out for you guys. You know what I'm like with getting videos out. Insert Alonso. Ha 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 ha. Why not? That's winter for you. Indeed it is. Cold OP. But the cold won't stop me making videos. You know what I mean? You're right, Cycling Games. Good to see you back. I know you were in the qualifying stream. Good to see you. On there, you can just see, I think that's Crofty just chilling in the pits in our garage there, which is nice. On there. I was watching Jensen and Felipe's goodbyes. It's nice. No idea what you said, Mohammed. Don't understand what ASMR means. Asmr. But I like how your last name's got Bahrain, so that's nice. But if you're new around, guys, make sure to like the stream and also subscribe, and also share the stream out as well. For all those that missed our qualifying stream, or who have watched it and didn't know that I put a link in the description, but Kimmy's such a lad. He is a lad. You gotta respect Kimmy. I love him as a guy. So. Without further ado, guys, we're going to start off the YouTube video now because I am on a bit of a schedule. I have to be done by 5. So, yeah, I've got to start it now. So, without further ado, let's get on with this YouTube video, guys. And as always, let me know in the comments below where we think we're going to win. If we're going to win the race or come second, third. And blah on there. So, and by the way, guys, if there is a pause in the video during the race and you hear the door go, it's because I've got a package coming at any point, so I hope it doesn't come in this race because I have to stop it and people think, oh, what's she doing pausing the video for? Pausing the stream for? On there. On there. So someone sent me a message on... Okay, no one sent me a message request. Ben on Instagram. First Instagram question, which is quite nice from Ben. Top 5 greatest drivers. I'll ask that quickly on there because I think you can't say it in the chat for some reason. Ayrton Senna, Schumacher, Fangio, Prost, and Fernando Alonso are my 5 drivers at the minute. Thanks, Spud. Appreciate it. If Kim had an engine, F1 engine, on that. But anyway, let's get on with this now, guys. So, I hope you guys are ready for this race. One light gets rid of Ryan's cold. Oh, Spud. You make me laugh, I tell ya. Right, let's get on with it now, guys. Nothing else deserves a pause. Well, it's a few things, mate. It's a few Christmas presents for family, so... On there. So without further ado, let's get on with this now, guys, for the race. So let's do this. Hello everybody and welcome to episode number 56 of our F1 2016 live career mode, being streamed right now on YouTube for the United States Grand Prix round 18 of season 2. And what a qualifying session we had last time out in the last video, which was streamed about 10 minutes ago if you're watching this live. We got pole by a tenth of a second from Daniel Ricciardo, so that is fantastic on there. And we have Vettel once again as a rival. I think he just wants some banter here and wants to try and beat me in that challenge, but he didn't have the best of qualifying sessions, as you will see in a minute from Crofty when he talks to you. On there, in the research and development, we are now comfortably ahead as we did a drag upgrade for this race, and Red Bull did a downforce upgrade, which has put them ahead of Ferrari, which is definitely what I need. And McLaren are slowly catching up Ferrari, so that's going to be nice to see. But in the last episode, guys, in the last race at Suzuka, we won that one, and Raikkonen was third, so the gap has been brought down to 53 points with 4 races to go. So it's about 14-15 points a race we've got to take out of Raikkonen. So realistically, a non-points finish will absolutely help me massively in this situation, but you never know what could happen in this series on there. But in the Constructors, quickly, I think we're going to hopefully solidify third very soon. Ferrari look like they're going to clinch the Constructors, and Red Bull will clinch second place as well if they do well here as well. But let me know, guys, in the comments below about a future team we may go for Season 3, as I will let you guys decide once we get to the end of Season 2 what I'm going to be doing in terms of either I stay at Toro Rosso and maybe go for the double for Season 3, or maybe we move on to a bigger team, or maybe another midfield team and help them win the championship if it's the drivers or constructors. I'll let you guys know in the comments what you guys want me to do. And later tonight, guys, there is a possibility of a video going live for a brand new series on this channel where you guys can get involved in as well, which I'm going to keep a little lip shut on there. And now some of you know what I'm going to be talking in that video at 7 PM. Some of you may not know, and I just don't want no one in the comments to say anything. But anyway, without further ado, let's head onto the track then for the United States Grand Prix. Let's go for the win, boys.
In 2012, America's on-again, off-again love affair with Formula One finally seemed to settle down with the completion of this wonderful racing facility here in Texas. Since then, we've been treated to some incredible races, including, of course, that classic wet-dry championship decider of 2015. We're racing today then in Travis County, Texas, where 20 corners and speeds of up to 200 miles an hour await us on this magnificent racetrack. It's 60% full throttle with plenty of good opportunities to pass, especially through the 2 DRS zones into turn 1 and at the end of the long back straight into turn 12. What a race we have in store today. So as we look ahead to what I hope will be a very entertaining race, I have to ask Anthony Davidson what you expect to see in terms of strategy today. I mean, do you expect a lot of tyre management? A lot of fuel management?
Well, don't we always? I don't expect these are going to be any more important than usual, if I'm honest. What I do expect, however, are a lot of drivers getting into the pits early for some kind of undercut on fresh rubber. If you can pit before the person in front, have a good stop and drive a blistering outlap, there may be 1 or 2 seconds to be gained. If anyone gets stuck behind another car, for example, that will be the go-to strategy, surely.
You've done well to put it on pole, but we've still got work to do. Trying to cover the inside line off the start.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. It's Toro Rosso in pole position then, with Daniel Ricciardo slotting in alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Raikkonen, Verstappen, Fernando Alonso and Button, Vettel, Rosberg, Perez and Pascal Wehrlein.
So here we go, boys, on the grid then for the United States Grand Prix. And as you can see, just under the tyre blankets, we are on the soft tyre. As you will see, we have rain on the horizon for this race. It's going to be quite interesting how this goes. I have no idea when the rain's going to come, but we're going to try and go to around about lap 11 on the tyres and see where we go in terms of how long the rain is expected. If it is we may jump onto the soft tyre once again, but we'll see how we get on with that during this mixed race here today. I would go for the low tyre management, but I just don't really see the point in that. I could maybe go on the super softs, maybe on lap 10, and just pray it comes about the halfway distance, which it says it will, so we'll see how we get on with that. And as requested, guys, you have suggested that I should show the set a bit more in the race stream, so I'm doing that for you now. This is the set I'm using for this race. If you want to use it, feel free to do so for your online experience, single player and multiplayer. I use it and it helps me out nicely on there. And if you miss any of the setup, guys, I will put a time frame in the comments of this video. So if you want to check it back, guys, you missed a little bit on the aero or the suspension geometry, then I'll put time frames in so you guys can see how we get on with that. But anyway, let's go onto the grid then for the formation lap for this very crucial United States Grand Prix here in Texas.
Right, let's get the car up to temperature on this lap. We're learning the gears, so go through them all if you can.
So we've got no force feedback again, so fantastic for that. Thanks Cody's with the glitch with the force feedback turning on and off within sessions. But one fact I want to say, guys, is along with myself, Max Verstappen in P4 is on the soft tyre as well, so he's going to be going long into the race with me. So that's definitely what we want, and I don't know who else is outside the top 10 on either the softs or the mediums, surprisingly, so they may go all the way to when the rain comes, but we'll have to keep an eye on the weather forecast from Jeff. So hopefully Jeff's going to be nice to me today, as he didn't do that for me in Malaysia, if you guys remember that one. So we'll see. As we come then onto the back straight, got a massive gap to Ricciardo and Raikkonen. So as it stands, this would help me massively for the Drivers' Championship is if it stays as it is. Another 10 points taken away from Raikkonen, but we need really Verstappen and co behind to get ahead of Raikkonen here. So Verstappen also on the soft tyre may go long, so hopefully he can jump Raikkonen here and push him down to 4th, which would really help me. But realistically, we need to be really getting 4th or 5th for Raikkonen now, or a retirement would be nice as well. But we're going to give it everything we've got in these last 4 races of the season. And coming up tomorrow, I believe, is Mexico, which will be quite good. That may potentially be a video tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm going to be available, but I'll make sure I will be. If not, then it will be on Saturday. We'll be there. Maybe a double header, maybe, of a stream for maybe the finale on Sunday, possibly. So I'm going to try and get all the races done by Sunday if I can. But we'll see how we get on, as we're going to be taken away on now to the grid for the United States Grand Prix. We're on pole on the soft tyre. We did qualify on the soft tyre in Q2. Just want to clarify that to any newcomers to F1. This is the hardest tyre we can go for in qualifying. Odds on being a driver for 2017. Oh, I love you guys. Right, we're on the grid then. We'll have to wait now, very patiently, for the rest of the field to make their way on to the grid then, for what is going to be one of the most important races of the season for us in this championship. Raikkonen there in P3. Maybe we can hold him up here. I would like to hold him up, but obviously we want to hold up Ricciardo at the same time, but we have to win this one. It's a 28 lap race. Okay, I got that wrong already. So the lights are on then. United States Grand Prix, round 18 of Season 2. The lights are out and away we go in Austin, and it's a great start from us. Ricciardo's had a better start as well. Max Verstappen's had a poor start as Alonso's up to P4. We're going to have to defend into Turn 1 very aggressively. We've gone wide at Turn 1. Hopefully we get clear of that, but Ricciardo takes the lead of the race from myself, but I'm not bored about that at the minute. We've got Raikkonen behind us, which is definitely what I need at the minute. We're still going to get in points. There's yellow flags going off in the first corner. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe a safety car or a virtual safety car. We're not 100% sure, but Ricciardo, the better exit out of Turn 1 with those super soft tyres, and takes the lead of this United States Grand Prix. And this could actually work in my favour here if I can stay out as long as possible on these soft tyres, hold up Raikkonen so Ricciardo gets a bit of clean air and comes out ahead of Raikkonen once the pit stops come. And hopefully Verstappen, who's right on the back of Raikkonen now, can maybe help me a bit and get ahead of the Finn, as I'm just going to put out the slipstream of Raikkonen just to help out Verstappen a little bit. but it's not going to work. We're going to come back into line as we're going to just cruise like we did last time out in Japan. Stay behind the leader and attack when the time is right. So we're just going to take it easy to start off with. Try and maintain a gap to Ricciardo before they pit off the super soft tyres, as they're going to try and do, I think, a potential 3 stop, 4 stop, depending on the weather coming in. I'm going to try and do 3 stops if I can. 1 less stop than the pack, but we'll wait and see. Ricciardo is putting away already from myself, but that's probably realistic because of the tyre choice we're on at the minute. We'll come out the final corner. Ricciardo will take the lead then, take the first lap of this race. We're going to pull off, avoid getting any slipstream from Raikkonen if we can. Raikkonen's following me just a little bit, but we're going to have to come back to the racing line as we take turn 1, nearly almost full lock, and we get back on the power straight away. So not a bad start. Verstappen, very encouragingly, is still keeping up with Raikkonen, so that's definitely what I want at the minute. But we need to just get a little bit of a groove going right now, and then attack Ricciardo, like we've done in previous races on this soft on the harder tyre that we are available to pick in qualifying. So we'll see how we get on at the minute. But Verstappen nearly got past. I think Verstappen's at a moment because he's lost a lot of time to Raikkonen. Shifted down the second gear. Oh my god, Raikkonen just went to the back of me there. That was a scary moment there. We're going to have to pull to the side, avoid getting any slipstream, as Verstappen's got a bit of a train on him now. Obviously he is on those soft tyres, so he's going to go longer as well. As long as we get to lap 11, I should be good on these tyres to go onto the super soft tyre and push until the rain comes, until it's wet enough for the intermediate tyres. So we're purple at the minute. We're catching up to Ricciardo again, but Raikkonen behind is on a charge right now. Oh, and he nearly hits the back of me again. Just trying to take me out, Raikkonen. So I think they've got a bit of an aggressive team order there from the Ferrari pit wall. So that's going to be interesting if Raikkonen decides to do that, but gap's still the same to Ricciardo, it seems. Just got to play it nice and easy to start off with. Save a bit of fuel as well. So we've got DRS now enabled, which is not going to help me out unless... And for some reason the game just shifted there. Raikkonen's just given us a tap there. I'm not happy with that. Still side by side with the Finn. Going through this section, who's going to bottle it here? Oh my lord, side by side through that corner, and we just hold on to second place from Raikkonen. We just went into neutral for some reason. The game, my wheel just double shifted, so I went back to the left paddle on my wheel just to make sure, and it's still giving me double shifts, which is not encouraging for me. It's a bit of a scary moment there for us, so I've got to be careful. Oh, and Raikkonen again, very aggressive there. Just pushed us off there, I think. A little bit of contact there. Not 100% sure, but Raikkonen's got through. Not what I wanted there, but the slight tap pushing us off the track there. Not what I wanted by the AI. They are so aggressive on this game. So that's not what I wanted, but we're down in 3rd place now. So we've got rain in 15 minutes, so that's definitely going to play into mine and Verstappen's hands at the minute. But definitely not what I wanted there, and the rest of the pack as well. So this could put a bit of a spanner in the works for quite a few people on the super soft tyre. So you never know actually what could go on here. So I'm going to try and jump onto a set of the super softs next stint if I can. If I can get these tyres to go as long as possible. But a bit of a controversial moment then in this race already. Not bothered about Ricciardo, but Raikkonen up to P2. Not what I wanted. It will extend his lead in the championship. And I think potentially will rule us out of the championship, and Raikkonen will most likely win it. But it's still mathematically possible, but I feel it's going to be a bit too late. We can't retire from this one, because I think if we retire, Raikkonen will win the championship with 3 races to go. So Raikkonen's in a very good position right now, unless he has an engine blowout or drops down the pecking order. But we're going purple once again in the first sector. On the power once again, we've got a massive gap to Hulkenberg, who's up to P4. Got past Max Verstappen, so Hulkenberg doing a fantastic job for Force India this race. So we're down the pecking order in the performance position, so not what we want. Raikkonen's got some issues, I believe, because I'm absolutely catching him back up again down this straight. So this could maybe work in our favour here, possibly. As maybe the super softs are starting to go off a little bit, maybe. Possibly, we don't know.
The gap to the car ahead is 0.7 seconds.
But we're going purple once again in the middle sector. Short shift down to first, just to get a little bit more turn and then shift it back to second. Just to help us with some rear power output there on the rear tyres. But a little bit of dirty air from Raikkonen, just pushing us a little bit wide than normal in this part of the lap. And again, dirty air coming into effect there, but just keeping it in within the limits. And for the first time, we're going to get DRS as well, which is definitely what I want. As we come across the line, it's going to be a fastest lap of the race here, a 41.8. As our soft tyre, as actually someone's in the pits already. I think that's Hulkenberg, I don't know. But someone behind has pitted already on lap 4, at the end of lap 4. So he may see the rain coming. Maybe it's the perfect time to pit for those on the super softs. So keep an eye on him. I don't know who it is, but might be a good call there from whoever that was. The clouds are gathering, of course. It said it was going to rain halfway through the race, so all those people on softs and mediums will be in a very, very good position right now. We're just getting now into the slipstream of Raikkonen now. We're now completely under a second now along this main straight, so there could be a pass here possibly. We'll wait and see. We are in rich mix, going to get a lovely bit of slipstream as well on the fin, coming down the straight then, and this should be an easy pass back for second place. There we go, thank you very much. Back to P2. It's a little bit of a lock up there, but can we get it in? Just about keep it on there, and we get ahead of Kimi. Back to P2 we go, and we are back to scoring, taking points away from him at this point of the race, so definitely what we want. So I could play a little bit of a cheeky game here with Raikkonen, holding him up a little bit here and trying to get the field to catch up behind him whilst we're on the soft tyre, but I'm not going to be that greedy if I'm honest. I'm not that harsh. Just wish they had a celebration for Ricciardo with the shoey. That would be quite funny, but the field is staying out surprisingly, the people are the super soft, so that's quite interesting. Not bad on the tyre wear as well, I have to say. Someone else is coming into the pit lane. Here comes Raikkonen then. Back on us again with the DRS down the straight, the main straight. Let's check where he is. Slowly pulling away from him. Going to check Jeff in a minute and see where when the rain's coming. So we may jump onto the set of super soft tyres here. A fresh set of super soft tyres. Possibly, so that's what we need. Depending on when the rain's going to come, of course. This actually is going to help me as well, with these guys staying out on the super softs to give me a bit of an indication of how long their used super softs last. So we can maybe think about going a bit longer on these tyres, but we'll wait and see. As we come down the straight again, look at the gap we've poured on Raikkonen already, so definitely what we need. But it's going to come down to strategy, I feel, whoever's going to win this race and what tyres they're going to go on. So we'll wait and see. Bit of a poor corner there. Not going to lie to you guys.
This rate will finish with a little extra fuel, so you have some in hand to run a faster engine mode for a bit.
Alright, cheers Jeff for letting me know about that. I'm going to run Rich out, actually. Because you guys know what I'm like in the rain. I like to go down to lean. Apart from the two straights here, I'm going to probably go into Rich, but everywhere else we're going to be going in lean. Just to save a bit of wheel spin. As Ricciardo comes into the pits then, from the lead of the race, we will take back the lead. Raikkonen's coming in as well, as Verstappen moves up to P3, once he comes across the line, of course. As we've got Verstappen, Ricciardo also on the softs, Hamilton on the softs as well. Sainz, I think, will move up as well, maybe. No, he hasn't. Sainz has not moved up. So, at the minute, it's Verstappen and Hamilton leading the pack. Alonso sets the fastest lap of the race as well. So, that's good to see from Fernando. So, now the question is, how long will everyone stay out now until we pit? But the new upgrade that we brought for this one, the drag, a lot of people have been asking me in the comments from the qualifying stream and this stream so far what the weather. Oh, hold on a minute.
Light rain to arrive in around 10 minutes time.
Rain in 10 minutes. Okay, that's quite encouraging. About the drag, and I've got to say the drag is actually helping me very nicely, I have to say. So thank you to a certain someone in the chat. I think is still here for being the first man to suggest what we do. So thank you very much to that one particular person. For that, so we've got 10 minutes before the rain comes. Tyre wear is 37%.
We're expecting light rain within 5 minutes.
Actually 5 minutes, so I might as well just stay out. We may as well stay out, 5 minutes. Hopefully the guys around me don't pit early. So I'm hoping with the rain in 5 minutes that everyone stays out, like Verstappen, Hamilton and everyone else on the soft tyre. So let's pray, guys, in the chat that we get a miracle here. But it is getting very overcast right now, you can see on there. We'll get the intermediates ready. But there is rain coming in 5 minutes, and this has worked out nicely for the likes of me, Verstappen, Hamilton, Alonso, and any other driver on the soft tyre. Just adds a bit of variety to the race finish, which is going to help me in the championship. Vettel sets the fastest lap of the race now.
Just posted the fastest lap of the race so far.
A 41.5 for Sebastian, who had a very poor qualifying session, I have to say, from the German, so not what he needed. I think I'm going to try and get these to last, because it is getting quite overcast right now on the track. I think everyone else will try and stay out. Like me, Hamilton, Verstappen will try and stay out. But I doubt it, but I hopefully pray they do. For the sake of the championship. Sainz as well, I think. Is that Sainz or is that... I don't know who's in third. But it's not who I think it is. I thought it was Sainz, my teammate, because your teammate's orange, the yellow dot, but it's actually Hamilton, surprisingly so. And these tyres are supposed to be scheduled till lap 10, 11, 12. So I might as well just take these as long as possible. Let's have a look at the map.
We're expecting you in around 2 laps, and we'll be putting you on the intermediate tyres.
No, Jeff, we're not doing that. So I'm just going to ask Jeff in a minute about the rain.
The radar is showing light rain arriving in 5 minutes time. 5 minutes.
So let's check the tyre wear at the minute. 44%. It's worth pitting. I know a lot of you will suggest that, but might as well just stay out. Once we've got a nice 6-second gap to Verstappen. Not really bothered about that in a minute. This part of the track looks really bad. Rosberg now sets the fastest lap. A 41. I think 41.3. It's a little bit of a lock-up on the front left. But it is getting very, very overcast right now on the track. Nice gaggle of cars there. Gonna expect rain in the next few minutes. Just gotta wait for the rain. If anyone sees rain in the chat, post it freely and get some hype in the chat for the rain. Because this, if I'm just hoping that everyone on the softs stays out, but I know there may be a few on the mediums, and that could help us a lot as well. But we'll wait and see. But I mean, the tyres are fine. I mean, at the minute, so. A little bit lock up on the front left, but we're fine. Verstappen stays out, which is good. Does Hamilton stay out? He does indeed. But Verstappen's gaining on me. Actually, Hamilton's got ahead of Verstappen, actually. I just didn't really realise that. So maybe Sainz is fourth. And then actually Hamilton and Verstappen are fighting for second place. So Hamilton in the Mercedes actually is going quickly for a change. So I don't know what's happened there. Yeah, it is actually. So Hamilton's got ahead of Verstappen. And Hamilton is up to P2 in this race. So Sainz may be in P4, which is good, what we want, but 5th, 6th and 7th and 8th and 9th and 10th are there. So the top 10 are all in range on the map right now.
We're expecting light rain any moment now.
And we're going to get rain any second now, lads. It is coming. Let's just hope. No, I'm thinking the Cody's are going to troll us here and pit everyone on from the softs onto a set of dries here and do an extra pit stop, which is not what everyone wants, but wait and see. And it depends how heavy the rain comes as well. That's another thing. Take Austria for as an example. Look how bad it was there. Let's have a look. Does anyone pit? No. They're staying out. There's Hamilton.
The pit window has opened.
I think is Verstappen in? I don't know what's going on now. Verstappen doesn't seem to be on the map right now. Verstappen's ghosting around the track because I can't see him anywhere. Sainz is now 3rd. I actually have no idea what's going on right now. Don't see Verstappen anywhere on the minimap, so how bizarre. Very weird from Verstappen. He's glitched the game out, so I don't know where he is in terms of position, but oh well. Where's the rain? Come on, rain. Where are you? As Hamilton is actually catching me up. Obviously, I think he's on a fresh set of softs, so that may help him a little bit. Still no sign of the rain. You come down the straight then. Oh, just a bit wide. Gets it on there. Let's go in, boys. Come on, we've got to get a move on. Hamilton's catching us. Only by a little bit though, to be fair. 2 tenths a lap.
Okay, we're ready for you. Box this lap.
Nope, Jeff, we're staying out for this rain. So I wonder where Verstappen's gone then. That was a very weird glitch there with the timing scores. Where is this rain? Driver of the day vanishes. I'm going to say that Mercedes coming. So luckily, if these two stay out for when the rain comes and it gets to Inters, this is going to work out absolutely amazingly well for me here. But I just don't see the rain coming now, so where is the rain? It's starting to get me a bit worried right now. Especially if a safety car comes out, I tell you that. That would be quite worrying. Oh, I think I can see a little bit of rain. I think I can see rain, boys. There is rain on the back straight. Hype right now in the chat. Rain has finally arrived.
Okay, be careful on those slicks. These conditions are making the line a bit greasy, but we're still nowhere near the changeover point.
So it must be raining in this part of the lap, so that's very encouraging for me. It's a little bit greasy, but we won't pit until the DRS gets disabled. That's always an indication to go onto the Inters, so a bit of a recommendation for anyone who watches these races. Always wait until the DRS comes up saying disabled, then you pit for Inters. It's my little handy tip to anyone who wants advice. So we're going to stay out for another lap here, and I think we will pit next lap for the Inters. And Hamilton pits actually from 2nd place. And Sainz is in the pits as well, so I think that was a good call for myself to not double stack. Let's just see what tyres is going to go. Hamilton on the medium tyre. Oh, that's just ruined my strategy completely. What's Sainz going on? Sainz is on. Oh my god, they're on me. Oh my god. Well, they've got that wrong. Haryanto's up to P2. Bottas is up to P3. So this has actually worked out very... Hamilton is... Yeah, Haryanto's P2. What is going on in this race? Lord Haryanto, lads, is up to P2. Bottas is 3rd. And I have no idea where everyone else is in this race. It's all kicking off right now in this one. It is getting a bit greasy now, but I'm starting to lose a little bit of grip right now in these tyres. But look at the gap we've got, and look at the gaggle of cars there as well. Someone's going to have a bit of issues in the pit lane, of course, but still no sign of the intermediate tyres just yet. But that is just so bad from Cody's. Why would you pit onto dries when it's raining and it's staying? I just don't understand. It's a bit bizarre. I think you guys would agree with me on that.
It's not a perfect situation, but I don't think we have cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
Okay, Jeff's telling me they're not pit yet, so we'll wait another lap and then we'll go on to the Inter's next lap if this rain increases, which I know it will. So it's a little bit wide on exit, which isn't going to help us, so that's a bit of an indication that maybe next lap we'll pit for the Inters, but I want to see what Bottas, Haryanto and all them not do, if they pit or not. If they pit, then I'm sorry, but this game is wrong, in a way, on strategy calls. Oh my god, a bit of a lock-up there. Maybe they may pit for Inters, you don't know. And I think Hamilton's up to P3 actually, so I don't know what's gone on there. Raikkonen's out, has gone from nowhere. Hamilton's jumped a few people. Raikkonen's on super soft, so Raikkonen's called that right, but the track is getting a bit wet now. Just getting no grip whatsoever here. But Hamilton, the big mover of this race, is up to P2. But annoyingly, Raikkonen's up to 2nd. Will be probably 2nd by the end of this lap if he's right on it. But we are getting a bit tricky right now in these conditions. It'll be interesting to see what tyres Haryanto and Bottas and co are on. But we've gone quite far on these soft tyres, so I'm quite happy with the pace I'm doing right now. And I think this lap will pit for Inters, I think, right now. We'll definitely pit this lap. Sainz is up in 5th, if I'm correct, so that's good for him. Got some green flags going on. There may be a possible safety car here because of the AI all on track at the minute. Raikkonen's tyres have to be gone by now because... There we go. Jeff's going to bring me in now, I think. Yep, Jeff's calling me in for Inters. Ricciardo's up to P4. Brilliant there from Ricciardo. Up to P3. Definitely what we want. Raikkonen's tyres have definitely gone. And that is going to help me massively for the championship. Hype in the chat right now for our situation right now. Hamilton's up in 2nd. Ricciardo's in 3rd. And Raikkonen now in P4. Definitely what I want. And Sainz is catching him up as well. But we're going to be boxing this lap now for a set of the intermediate tyres. As we're just going to be very carefully just check. Nah, sod this. We're coming in for Inters, mate. And there we go. Inters are on. Hamilton's coming in. Oh, come on, guys. Get me out before Sainz comes in. And I hope Ferrari get held up here by Raikkonen. But we're in the pits then. Verstappen. Oh, bit of a moment there. Oh, nearly got a warning there. Verstappen stays out on the... I don't know why he stayed out. That's very weird. But we got a little cheeky warning from the stewards. We did go on the white line. We didn't cross it, but we have been given a warning. A lot of oversteer as Max Verstappen leads the way. Then don't know why he's still out there on mediums, but because he is struggling for grip right now. And we'll see what this means for positions once we get them in a minute. But Max Verstappen at the minute has just bottled his race completely. He ain't going to do a Brazil here. So once we get past Verstappen, when he pits as well, as we're going to take the move down the inside on Max and take the lead of the race at the hairpin, up to P1, and let's get our arses into gear now. Let's push right now. And we should be fine now on these wet intermediates till when the heavy rain comes in. And it actually does feel like a little bit like Malaysia once again. Same situation, I think. So we've got 15-second gap to Lewis Hamilton, I think, or is it 16 seconds? I'm not sure. I think Raikkonen's getting a bit annoyed at the minute. He's been held up by Ricciardo a little bit, but Sainz is still there, I've got to say. So I think once this all comes out, it will be me, Hamilton, Ricciardo, Raikkonen, Sainz as the top 5 in this race. But Hamilton doing a stellar job for Mercedes right now. So that's quite encouraging, as we've only got 13 laps to go of this race. And the big question is, will anyone pit for wets if the rain gets heavier in this one? We'll wait and see. As Verstappen will pit this time, I think. Oh, I'm pretty sure he has to pit this lap because I don't think he's going to stay out. And the answer is yes. And Hamilton's got through. Raikkonen's up to P3, so I don't know what's happened with Ricciardo. If he's behind him or... I do not know. But Raikkonen's up to P3, and I just hope now Raikkonen stays there as we get to crawl another 10 points on him in this race. But we'll wait and see. Maybe the safety car may come out and maybe spring a surprise or two. We'll have to wait and find out, but we've got this in the bag at the minute. We've just got to keep it nice and cool at the minute and just pray. Honestly, I hope it doesn't intensify even more, but we'll have to wait and find out. We need to see where Ricciardo is. Ricciardo's right behind Raikkonen, so that's quite encouraging. Raikkonen is being hunted down by Daniel. Obviously, Red Bull are the second fastest team in the field, so that may help a little bit in performance. Oh, just a bit of a lock-up there from us. Come on, Ricciardo, get past Raikkonen. Just do me the massive favour here and get past him. Hamilton's getting hunted down by both of them, so that's quite annoying. Just going to take it nice and slow right now through this famous corner, which is reminiscent of Turkey.
Some information on Magnussen. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow. We should see heavy rainfall on track in about 10 minutes.
Heavy rain in 10 minutes, so actually it may be that decision of what tyre to go on next, but we'll wait and see. Raikkonen's only 1.2 seconds. I just hope Hamilton can do me a favour, hold them two up, and let Sainz catch up and maybe have a bit of fun here. But we'll wait and see. Raikkonen's getting a bit under pressure here from Ricciardo behind, but you never know what could happen. It's taking it so smoothly through these S's. 13 seconds we've got over advantage from Hamilton. Bit wide, but we get it nicely there. Someone's slowing down on the back straight. You can just see it there on the map. That will be most likely Kevin Magnussen. Could maybe. Oh, lovely. We get the safety car coming out now. Thanks. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's all we need right now. The safety car comes out, and we're gonna get trolled here. The game is trolling us now.
Heavy rain arriving in under 10 minutes.
I don't know what to do. Do I stay? I might pit actually, if you think about it, because it's under virtual safety car rules at the minute. Stay in a pace. So what I might do is pit for a fresh set of inters, come out comfortably, what, 12 seconds there to Hamilton, so we can pit for the inters now and just get a fresh set ready for you know what I mean, guys. But this is not what I needed right now, I tell you that. Not what I needed. Just kept it in there with the Delta, but we're going to pit this time. Get a fresh set of inters just in case. Doesn't make any odds, if I'm honest, but we'll pit for inters. Now get a fresh set of boots on, just so we can comfortably stay ahead of the pack. In we go again. People were saying don't do it, but We're going to get ahead of them here. Come on, boys. Good stop there. What a stop. 2-second pit stop. Come on, boys. Come on. Come on. Here they come.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Oh, we got that absolutely spot on there. Just about holding on to the lead of the race there. Oh, that was close. Blimey. That was close. I think the safety car's there, but I'm not sure. Oh, here's the safety car. It's just up here. Just ahead of Hamilton. And there is the safety car. We're just going to back off a little bit here. And for the first time in quite a while, we lead this race behind the safety car. Raikkonen P3. Then we've got Ricciardo in P4. Sainz P5. But that was close, I have to say. We got that spot on there. Good call. And it just saves a bit of...
Safety car. You're leading, so don't pass it. Stay behind the safety car.
Yes, I know, Jeff. I don't need to know. But that was a good call there. Good strategy call from us. A very good call, I have to say. Absolutely got it on the ball there. So just taking it nice and carefully right now.
We're coming up to the safety car now. Do not pass it. You
What
are
is the
the
safety
leader
car
from
doing?
the safety car.
No idea what he was doing there, but it is getting wetter. We've got nearly 10 to go at the line. Maybe a bit of a twist is on the horizon here in the Circuit of the Americas. Maybe we don't need the wet tyre, but the more we stay out, the heavier the rain becomes, and we may have to jump onto the wet tyre or just brave it out. This is going to be very close of an area of when to go to the wet tyre. But we're saving a lot of fuel here, which is definitely what I want to do at the minute.
Alright, we expect these tyres to be good for a while yet. Just be careful with them in the high-speed corners. Try to warm up the brakes. Brake hard in the next few corners. Reports are that heavy rain will be arriving on track within 5 minutes' time.
5 minutes. Oh god. There's no point pitting now for wets because the safety car I think will come in this lap. And it's just not time yet for the wet tyre. It's close, but it's not that time yet. It's way too early for wets at the minute. But on a fresh set of inters right now, this will help us hopefully maintain the position of P1 as Hamilton and Raikkonen and Ricciardo all will be struggling on. We're on fresher tyres basically. That's what I'm trying to say. It's still not time for the wets.
Within 5 minutes' time.
I think it will probably come in the next few laps when it will be the wet tyres, but it's just too early for them. If I'm honest, guys. So that's why I didn't switch to the wet tyres, even under safety car conditions like we did in Suzuka. It just wasn't the perfect time for them. Just get these tyres warmed up because I think the safety car will probably come in this lap. So we're just going to get these warmed up a little bit. We're about to find out. Will the plot thicken in this race? Will we see Raikkonen drop down the pecking order? I hope he does, if I'm honest, but it all comes down. I'm going to try and hold the pack up as much as possible. Get Ricciardo right on the back of Raikkonen and just pray that Ricciardo makes a move here. Well, it could be next lap actually. Is it next lap? And it's going to be another lap under the safety car. Put in Rich, you wally. I know, Tom. I just don't like using Rich because of the fact that I don't like to burn the rears up. Or I spin, because I've had a few of them in at that 1% tyre wear. That's all we want right now. So there's going to be one more lap. It's going to be a 9-lap sprint, I feel. Ryan the lead, little fat. Nice. Just a little bit of a cheeky lock up there. I think the orange dot, I think, is Vettel. I'm not sure. Thanks, top 10. I hope to do you proud and win this one. We need to basically win every race to stand a chance at the championship. 53 points is the gap as it stands up right now. If it stays as it is, it will be down to 43 points with 3 races to go. So it's still advantage Raikkonen at this point, but you never know what can happen in these races. So we'll wait and see how we get on, as it's going to be the safety car coming in this time. Does not help out Hamilton, actually, to be fair. Yeah, 8 lap sprint, sorry. Oh. Okay, the thing spazzed out there, don't know why, but yeah, it'll be 8 laps actually, my bad. Thank you for the correction, Jennifer. I have to do a Hamilton, basically. I do have to do a Hamilton. It's actually, it is. This is basically real life 2016 right here in this career mode. That is quite a good point, Tom. I forgot about that. I'm actually full fronting it right now, and I'm literally can't do anything here in terms of the pace. I'm going to hold the pack up in a minute once we come out of this final corner. Look, I'm literally full throtting it, and seriously, I would be literally on it right now, but I'm going to back off in a minute, try and get the pack close as possible. I'm going to do that right now, actually. Try and hold them up. Let's go. Oh, that was a poor restart when I see one. Let's go racing. 8 laps to go. Let's go. That's why I didn't want to go in lead, Rich Tom, just for that sole reason. But I've got to help out Hamilton here massively right now. But we're underway. Oh my lord. Heavy rain is here. Look at the rain coming down right now. Now the question is, will anyone pit for wets? That's the question. I would consider pitting for wets, but knowing the AI, especially with Cal in his Malaysia video, I probably won't. I won't pit if I'm honest. But Hamilton's doing a good job holding off Raikkonen, which is definitely what I need to happen in this race, is for him to be held up. And hopefully Raikkonen can get past. But you never know. I need Ricciardo to get past Raikkonen massively. So I'm going to hopefully give Hamilton some slipstream here if I can. Come on, Hamilton. Hold him off. Just a little bit of a lock up there. Cheeky lock up. Bit of oversteer as well, but Max Verstappen, I've got to say, from out of nowhere, obviously he was on the mediums when the rain came, has actually worked out nicely for him here under the safety car conditions. A little bit of a drift again, but as you said, we struggle in this last 2 sectors than the AI, but we're quick in the first sector, so that's going to be a bit of a difficulty for us right now. Carry on then. Literally it's still as it is right now. Gotta pray right now we get to the end here.
Then some information on Massa. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Oh, just a bit wide. Oh, it's a bit wide. That's close. Not liking these conditions now, I tell ya.
It's not a perfect situation, but I don't think we have cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
I'm starting to struggle now, boys, I tell ya. I'm starting to struggle. Wet tyres may be the best option here. Just trying to focus now.
15 minutes till we see this heavy rain ease up into light rain.
This has made this race interesting now. I just don't think it's right to pit. Not gonna lie. Okay, that is not what I wanted to do. That is not what I wanted to do. Bottled it, lads. That's all I'm gonna say. Just gotta hold out.
Hamilton has just taken the lead.
Come on. Got this. Oh dear, that didn't go well. Lost the back end. Raikkonen made contact, and that is very controversial, I've got to say. Raikkonen just came across us there and just took us out, and Hamilton I think as well. The scenes right now. Right, got 6 laps here. Is anyone going to pit for wets? Nope. Just lost it, the back end, thanks to Raikkonen's tap. I know a lot of you are saying pit, but I lose too much time. I haven't got many laps left. I know a lot of you are saying pit, I can just see it right now.
Some information on Massa. They're speeding up again, so I expect they fixed whatever the problem was. to first place is 0.7 seconds. In about 5 minutes, we'll then be working with light rain conditions. There's 5 laps of fuel remaining. This is your final lap of the race. fantastic drive. Just fantastic. You deserved that race win.
A great win then for the Toro Rosso team today. Tell me, Alex, what was the key to this success?
Well, they clearly have a car that comes alive in the kind of conditions we were dealing with today. It's a very balanced package in the wet, and what that means is that the drivers have confidence to attack. And having that confidence gets you on the power earlier, it lets you brake later, and can put you a long way up the road.
And look at this, they're coming out now. Toro Rosso have developed something of a reputation for forging exciting talent, and we can see that here. An incredible victory. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Well, the gap at the top of the championship has been cut down after a difficult race today for our championship leader. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Well, I have to give it to Lewis Hamilton. You know, it was just the kind of drive you'd expect from a multiple world champion.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. We saw a dip in form from the championship leaders today. Their lead has taken a significant blow. There'll be plenty more twists and turns to come this season. I hope you can join us at the next race to see just who will come out on top.